Hello, this is a channel update, and it's time I did one because it is already the 14th of February. Happy Valentine's Day. Right, what have I been up to? Well, I'll tell you what I've been up to. This is my first weekend off in a month, or just on a month. Work has been absolutely mad. Yes, I haven't had a lot of time for anything, but I've got plenty of little things done. I'll show you bits and bobs in a moment. What else? So I've been sitting here thinking about what I'm going to talk about, this, that and everything else. Didn't write notes, and you know how it is. Straight out my head. So I suppose I'll start off with, actually one thing I will start off with in a minute. So I forgot to mention last month. I double checked to make sure I didn't mention it, because I just checked last month's update. On the Hangouts we did a Secret Santa thing, and I never showed it last month, so I want to show you that first because it's really good. So we're going to come over here, like that. Go around here like that, get this out of the way. We got the, or I got the, get that reflection off, the B26B Marauder early version, which comes with resin parts, which is really nice. Looks like quite a good kit. Fallon, not heard of them before myself, but I might do a review on this. But that is, once I've got aircraft or something, I'll say aircraft, a couple of the aircraft out of the way, I'm going to start that, because that's going to be my next aircraft build. Hey bells, yes. So that's that. Oh. Next thing, also with purchases and whatnot, just going to move your mouse thing out of the way here, and some leads. I've got a kit completely different, for a reason. Just because Paul put a thing on Facebook about the Mark 1 Escort rally car from Bell Kits. I thought, oh, that's rally cars from when I was a kid. So I thought, I'll have some of that. I haven't got that yet because it's not been released. But what I did get, which will be another review, almost did one the other day, but it got a bit manic. I've got this one. It's the Ford Fiesta rally car from Bell Kits. I've had a look at it. Not a good look, but sort of, you know, a quick flick through, and it does look really good. So that's going to be another review. It's going to be another fun build, I think, because I think I'll be able to pull it off with the cars. I did the other day, or last month, also get the Jagdpanther, is it? G2, another Dragon kit, because I do a lot of Dragon kits. And also the other day I got that little brute beast, because I've been watching, turn that round, I've been watching Jim Chandler, Grim Jim. Yeah, I've got to have one of them. I've seen Mess's review on it, so he's empty. So yeah, I have one of them purely because it is an 8-wheeler. It's quite a large kit with 1330 plus parts, so that'd be fun. But thing is, main thing, my boss, big boss Harry, I don't remember, I was doing the I was going to do that Reliance Recovery Wrecker truck project, which is now sadly a memorial build, I think we can call it, because he died Sunday morning, 8th of February. So his missus, she's one of the bosses, we call her, nickname's Mother. She actually asked me how it's going. I thought, aha, if I get cracking with that, then that could be done and it can go on its shelf up at the office. So I'll just show you where I'm at with that, which isn't a great deal, but it is, I suppose, for me. It's different. I've got the chassis halves which were warped, so I've been using blocks of wood to keep it straight. It still looks a little bit banana shape, but this is such a soft plastic. So, and this rear cross member, I can't quite figure out exactly where that goes, so it's in there loose at the minute. I've got one of the air tanks that's filled on the seams in there. So later on today, because I'm going to do 3 different, possibly 4 different builds I want to get on with this weekend, and hopefully, if all goes well, I'm going to finish one as well. But on that, next thing is all the air suspension, getting the axles together, so it's all pretty good, because that's going to be build, prime it, paint it, detail paint it, set that aside and get on with the bodywork. Got some nice tyres, unbranded. So yeah, that's all good. And this is what I've done with my bench space. Now if I go back, that's my main workspace there. That's the bit I like. A workstation there and a workstation there, so I've got 3 workstations, all good stuff. And then at the end of this month I'm going to carry on, take my old bench out, get rid of that, so I can have that going up to here for more space, and then start thinking about doing the shelves. Over here we've got Stretch's Mazda MX-5. Not done a great deal on that, but I've been doing lots of little bits because there's so many little, you can't see them on here very well, but there's so many edges that need cleaning off on that. I've done a lot, primed it, but when you prime it, it shows up a lot of the other stuff. So then the underpan, I've got a paint engine that is primed and pre-shaded a bit. Get the engine done, then I can get a suspension on that, because that's a fairly quick build, that one, so that should be all good. I see the autofocus doesn't work very well on this, does it? No. Oh, I've got some of these styrene strips, started getting some of these things so I can do a bit of scratch building. They were for something to do with the ship. You see this little crane bit here? That's in the kit. That is awful. It's just a flat bit of plastic. It's almost like you've got to cut all the holes out. But I thought we'll get some styrene strips, not these ones, they're too small, and scratch build the cranes on that. But yesterday I bought myself that. I just wanted something quick and simple, build it, paint it, and try and get my mojo back. So I've got the Trafalgar class submarine. So last night I got stuck into that, and this is as far as I got. Which, believe it or not, it's almost done. I've got to clean the seams. Just pick it up, and you can see the seam. I started doing it at the back so I could stick on the fins, stabilisers, whatever you call them, rudder. It's almost elevator actually, because I suppose in the sea that works pretty much the same as an aeroplane. But I've got to do that line, clean all that line up, which I'm going to do in a minute. Get a few little other bits on. Then that will be in primer, because there's only literally a couple of bits here, flagpoles, the sticky out bits there, and the little blade. That's going to be done in Alclad brass. So hopefully this weekend this is going to be finished, and that should have hopefully bumped up my mojo, because on my Tiger, the SIG build, it's coming slowly. There's so much detail on it, it's brilliant. I know I've said this before, but this is another problem I have as well, you might notice. Having your bench right in front of the window creates this dark shadow. If I was on that side of the build, I'd have all the light on it. I don't know if I can demonstrate. Yeah, I can. You've got all the light on that side and none on this side. All great stuff. Haven't done any more to this Tiger yet, but I've got the crew getting stuck on that. I'm just doing bits of everything at the minute. My sea fire hasn't really changed much at all. Got my Christmas stuff out still there. Look. That hasn't changed much at all. In fact, saying that, I haven't done anything to that in a little while. But I'm getting there. I know I keep saying I'm not going to do much, or I'm not going to do anything until something's finished. But I think the way it's going to be is I'm just going to keep going as I am. Otherwise, I'll end up stopping altogether, I think. So yeah, it's all good. I like it, and I like this busy look. You come in this room in the morning, and it's a crap hole. It looks like right crap hole. This is what I see when I come in the morning. Just show you. First off, I've got my models sitting around everywhere there, like so, because we're full up in there. You can't see it very well, but it's full up, so we need more space. But anyway, I'll come in here in the morning, and this is what I see, and I think it's brilliant. I don't know why, but it just got clutter everywhere, builds on the go, and it's all the way round. So annoying dog. Right, so plan is that I'm going to upload this one straight away, because I'm doing because I may be in trouble, or was having trouble. I've worked it out now, but I want to try and do a video, put two together, have a title screen and a picture of the box of what I'm doing, so it comes up. That's on the title screen, is it? I don't know. Well, lots of you don't do it. I can't see how you do it, and I've tried doing it and it doesn't work. Your title picture, I suppose, is halfway through your video. So I'm going to try and sort that out, tidy that up. Oh, there is something else. Not like what are we running at? 13 minutes, that's not bad. I bought this razor saw, asked for a razor saw, I've got this. No handle, but it's extremely, really fine tooth. Now, I was talking to Paul about that a few weeks ago, about cutting resin parts, because I want to soon, not straight away, but soon, do me SAS Jeeps, the little British Willy Jeep type things. So I've got Norm's resin set to go on one of them, all spread out between all three of them. So I've got that, and also the other day I've got a scribing tool. I've got that scribing tool for, let me show you, on this, when I do this, there's dust on that already. Let's have a pointy bit here somewhere, shall we? These, when this is sanding down, you're going to need to rescribe these lines, and I don't think I can do that well enough with a normal model blade. So I've got the scribing tool for that. Let's try and make them a bit neater. And the only other thing I've been doing, which is really expensive, it's going to work out poxy stupid expensive, is that set. So I think there's 2 more round the road waiting for me, so there's 7 parts of that I've got, and when that's done, so I've measured it all out, it's going to fill that whole space up there. So it's just going to be display stands, because that's all LED interior lights and whatnot on that. So that'll be interesting to see how that turns out when it's done, and if indeed it's even worth a fraction of what that's going to be when it's done. About £900. So I think for the update this month, that is about it. Haven't got to, but I want to. I'm going to go on ISM and check out everyone's progress on the Tiger Sig, in honour of our very own Cohen, and then I can do a video on that, because this weekend you get 2 days off, and there's so much I want to do. So this morning I've been doing housework because it just needed doing. Haven't finished, need to do that. I just want to do videos this weekend, build, do videos, and start making some progress on something somewhere. Because at the minute it's just stacking up. It's just stacking up. I think my problem is the building's fine, it's when it comes to painting, and that's where the little tester comes in on this submarine, because that's almost built and it's an easy paint job. I just want to see how I get through it, and I said to myself yesterday I'm going to get that, start on it, finish it by tomorrow night, Sunday. So I'm hoping come tomorrow evening I'll be able to put a picture of that on Facebook in colour, preferably also with the decals on, because quite a few decals for a little kid. So yeah, all good stuff, all busy, but that's the way I like it. Chaos and mayhem, that's my cave, isn't it? Chaos and mayhem. But anyway, that is that. I will see you again soon. I've already got one video done, but I'm uploading this one first. So yeah, get some videos done, get them uploaded, so I can just share with you what is going on and what isn't. So until the next time, I'll see you again. Okay, ta-ra!